What is up once again, everyone? This is Gundam Legacy Extreme from TokuAnimeNews, here to bring you yet another anime review. And once again, we are delving into the realm of Super Robot Chogokin with the Super Robot Chogokin Ga Ga Ga. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Bringing in the figure itself. And, 1 second. There we go. Sorry, my light balance was off. Bringing in the figure itself, though, like I said, this is an amazing figure. Like with the Super Robot Chogokin Aquarion, he does have some issues. Though, looking from reviews and talking to people, I think mine are more QC control than anything else. Before I get into that though, let me get into the details, and this thing just has some phenomenal detailing. Starting with the head itself, and excuse me, where's my phone? Sorry about that. Starting with the head itself, and bringing my light in, as you can see, he's got really tiny painted red eyes. I love the Bandai silver on the mouth plate. That's very tiny eyes. I think that's smaller than even a high grade. It's got the G-stone painted on that forehead crest. I mean, I would have liked it if that G-stone was actually a clear piece, but just nitpicking. Very nice clear on the bullet trains for the shoulders, both of them. Down, very beautiful chrome. The eyes are painted green on Galleon's face. Very nice metallic red. I love Bandai metallic red also. And now that and also, last but not least, bringing in the back, you even have the 3G logo tampoed onto the Stealth Gao. Now, the big thing about this kit, the die-cast metal in it. If I'm correct, I believe it's the entire leg minus the joint for the thigh and the drills on Drill Gao. Cool. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I know from the shin down, from the entire leg itself, from the shin down is die-cast, but I believe the thigh itself is also die-cast metal. But other than that, that's all the die-cast I could find on this guy. And that leads me to the main issue I have. Well, it's great we have all that die-cast. His legs are bloody fucking floppy! Excuse the language. But his legs are floppy, and it's really hard to pose him with his legs straight. But that can all be mended with one thing, which... great way to segue into it, his articulation, which will then also lead into my other issue I have. Which again, I believe is QC control on just mine. I have to ask YouTuber SoundOut12 to find out if he has this issue too when I can talk to him. Starting with the head can look up and down very nicely, has really good jointage in the neck, better than Aquarion's he came before. His arms fully rotate, though Stealth Gao will get in the way. Can bend out about that far. I'm trying not to pop it out of the joint because issue number 2, like with Aquarion, his arms like to come out of the joint a lot. He has a rotation at the bicep. His elbows can bend fully, and the nice thing is, you see this a lot on Super Robot Chogokins. There's a cover right there that will basically prevents there from needing to be an ugly gap for the joint to work. Now, also, if you hold onto here, because it's very tight, you can also spin the arm, so you can replicate the broken Magnum attack, which I will get to in a little while. There's also a wrist joint, though. There's also a wrist joint. Wrists can rotate and wiggle, but they're very, very tight. You got a really, really good waist joint. Fully posable. You don't have to worry about anything. Galleon's mouth can actually open and close, which is cool. I don't think in GaoGaiGar form, or even in GaGaiGar form, Galleon's mouth ever moved. I could be wrong. No, I think I am wrong. I think it wasn't Galleon, but I believe it was Repligen Galleon that's mouth moved. Anyway, and maybe for Genesic GaoGaiGar, but I have to rewatch or I sound out again. Anyway, the skirts can move, and these little barrel pod things on the skirts move also. Side skirts can move out of the way. Legs can go forwards. Once you raise the skirt armor up, legs can go forwards fully and the skirt armor comes off just like a Gundam. Easy to pop back on. Legs can go out only about that far. I don't think it's it's not the impediment of the skirt armor. That's just as far as his legs will move. Now, as I said, his legs won't do that. But when you bend them, and watch. Nice, I like that. He doesn't have the ratchets that I liked in Aquarion, but I'm not complaining. Once you bend his knee, though, you no longer have to worry about the weight issue. I don't know why. And his feet can go forwards and back, side to side, and this part of the legs can move out to help you shift things around for more wide-legged poses. And the token bend, which I just learned about. Actually, I didn't try to bend the toe. Now, also for the Stealth Gao, the wings can move to at least help get out of the way for certain poses. But yeah, that's it for articulation, and I spent 7 minutes already on this. Yick. So going through his accessories really quickly. Along with the fists you get on him, you get a pair of splayed open hands. Well, you get a pair of those are splayed open. You get a hand that's wide open for the Protect Shade. Just stick it in right here, and you should see a picture of him with the Protect Shade in. You get, now, getting into some of my more favorite accessories, you get a Zonder's Core. What is this for? This is for the next set of accessories, which are the other set of splayed open hands, which is for the Hell and Heaven attack, which you should be seeing a picture of again. And you get clenched hands to replicate the actual charging attack for Hell and Heaven. Other accessories you get is a giant pink spirally sphere for Broken Magnum, which again you should be seeing a picture of. You get a replaceable V-fin. This one's the hard one. The actual replaceable V-fin's already on him, which is the more soft, malleable one. Now, to go with the Hell and Heaven attack, you also get a pair of replacement mains for Galleon. These are to allow the arms to get close together. And again, you should be seeing a photo for how some of these look on him and how they function. This is basically to help the time constraints. And you also get opened up vents for Stealth Gao. And of course, the biggest and best accessory of them all, you get the Dividing Driver, which the driver head can spin. That is awesome, and I love this chrome. Now, all in all, this is a great set. You get a lot of accessories. You get a lot of good stuff. Now, I got this from I got this from Amazon, and Amazon is the best place to go right now to get them because they're really cheap. But of course, you need more with this. You can't just have this because there's so much more with GaoGaiGar. So of course, I think it's time we upgrade him. Why don't we venture into the world where the enemies go from being crushed to being turned to light?